Malo, says live.
Hi, girl. Hi, girl. You look so
Hi,
beautiful.
darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
This is so clear, you know? Where's
Sissy, it is
your
so refreshing. Now I just can't believe wow, what
I know.
is this?
This is amazing.
Amazingly clear. How are you, dear? While we wait for our amazing people, I see you've liked already, or
And
someone came in and
someone,
liked. Do we have
someone.
our people? Are we gonna have like comments and all that? I wanted to check. And we'll be able to see them. So I don't need the other phone. Sfikile, how bagithi? Abantu bakaNonsi. Welcome, darlings. Come one, come
But
on.
Facebook, did you tell on Facebook?
Oh, I should have. I
Mm.
should have. Must I
But
go? No.
you can't leave and leave us. They would see it after. You are not leaving us, sis. No,
I'm
no,
already here.
no.
Sanbonan, good morning. Chablile, good morning. Mantuma, ezabo Khumalo, Cikizwa, oh, our families here. Guys, if Nonsi and myself were to host, for the very close family, honestly, I don't know who would be invited. The whole world. Because when I look at the names, I'm like, yes, Nons, I can recognize this one. I can recognize, and it's so many of your amazing followers. And guys, as you are coming in, welcome, welcome. This is my corporate journey. And to start off, I'm Tisha Oliphant, and most people know me as Umamaka Nonsi, Nonsi's mom. Others say she's our mom. Yeah, competition is on. And Nonsi sometimes says, no, mom, don't go live with them. I'm your child. Let's chat. So, yeah, I'm the mother of nation. And yeah, thanks for joining me, my baby girl. I know you're exhausted. You've been traveling, but we ought to have this interview. I feel it's long overdue. People have spoken, people have had their own interviews, and we ought to have our own. After all, we've got platforms, we've got
Yeah.
social media. Why not? And guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for always availing yourself. Thank you for buying my baby's products and supporting her with your love for the gifts that you give her, different gifts, others, career gifts, from weaves to dresses. I truly, truly, as a mother, want to start off by saying thank you so much. May Lord, the good Lord, multiply your territory. So, Sissy, you look exhausted. Can we start off by telling us why? Of course, you are here to talk about you losing your 1.2 million followers on Facebook. But let's start by you. Where are you at? How are you feeling? And we want to know.
This
And yeah,
hard.
you don't look like yourself at all.
Yeah, I'm just tearing up. I feel like crying even now.
Mm.
Because maybe I hold it yesterday, but I'm emotionally and mentally just drained. So to introduce myself, hi guys, my name is Nonsi. I am a proudly South African based in Finland. I am a European professional qualified chef.
Oh, listen to that. Love it. Yes, it.
An influencer, a businesswoman, um, yeah, a mother. Yeah. Right now I'm in Greece and I arrived this morning, and it's gonna be a good holiday because mom,
Definitely.
if you're having a bad day or in the morning, never say that you're gonna have you are having a bad day. You just say you just had an interesting hour. So I would say because I had a bad traveling experience yesterday, but I'm gonna have a good holiday. Um, I don't know. I just even don't know, Ma. Where to start? Where to start? Where to start?
And today is the great day. You are blessed. You are alive. Yes, you're feeling exhausted, but you're not laying in a hospital bed. You've got challenges, but you told me, good, you had a challenge while traveling. Can you just share with us what exactly happened?
So I traveled yesterday from Finland to Greece, and They told us that zone 5, the plane is full, so there is no guarantee that you're gonna get a space when you get inside. And it was not in the check-in point; it was where you're gonna get. Which I was live yesterday, and
Mm.
some people see on my YouTube channel, and I had to leave my suitcase, which is just the small luggage, the carry-on bag that you can just get in with it in the plane. But I had to leave it, and I was gonna get it here in Greece. So I left my luggage, knowing that I'm gonna get it in Greece. And um, when we got in Amsterdam, of course we were running, which but there isn't any excuse because there's other people that were running like us, but they got their luggages. So I cannot make KLM the airline and talk on their own, defend them. But when I got here in Greece, I waited to the luggage and I was live to the luggage place, and my luggage didn't come out. My clothes,
Sure.
my stuff, everything
Oh my word.
fights for it because as Yuma, as a person who also travel and your content is also
Mm.
about have that experience that if you lose your luggage, you don't get the luggage today. It's not sent. Sometimes it takes even
No.
before you can even get it.
True. True.
Just like the rune of the holiday for this interview, as some people do know who's gonna watch, and even you, Ma, you know how serious I take my work. I would have
I
been bored
know.
and
Yes.
planning. I'm actually the one who said let's be live on 11 because I knew by
Mm.
11 I'll be ready. I'll be looking stunning. But I just have what I'm wearing right now.
Sure.
Um, I in my suit in my other carry-on bag that I had, I just saw a brown pants, but I haven't searched. I saw it at the bus station when I got there when I was just looking inside for my bank card, and then I saw what's how there's one pants. But on top, I don't know. I'm still gonna search if there's in any top that I can get. So it's just the run of the holiday. Should I not get my luggage today? I am leaving tomorrow or Friday morning. I have to go back to Finland because
Oh my
if
word.
I buy a dress and the shoes, like
True. True. True,
if
sis.
my roll on is in that luggage, it just like
It's
it's
so much, and we carry so much. So it's not just a dress. You must first buy, even, Sissy, from the undergarments
yes,
to, it is just so much. The stuff
it's
that you use for your face, everything
my
is
hair, my hair. I
imagine.
with the hair like this because I didn't care. I had my wigs. I was gonna install.
Yeah.
I washed them. Yo.
And you were so looking forward to creating a content as well, not creating, of course, it's creating a content, but
Yeah.
sharing your journey while you are there. And hence, I'm sure you packed the best of the best because when you're traveling, we even go shopping and pack our best. So now to go shopping again in Greece unplanned would be another drawback. So I think it makes sense that you'll be left with no choice but to go back, which is so sad. Having had traveled so far and spent that kind of money. And I wanna just say, I didn't come in and apologize for us being late, guys. Sorry, we were scheduled to start at 11. We try our best. I can't say we are always punctual because life happens. Technology sometimes give us flames, but the challenge that we had, ukuthi Nonsi, udlibhikile nje, can you imagine traveling to another country and you get there and your suitcase is not there? And this is not the first time you've lost a suitcase. And I know you've recently received a suitcase that you lost. When did you lose that one? No, just to remind yourself how long it can take. And I'm not being negative, but I want you to deal with the reality.
In May, I lost it in May, and I only got it in December. I mean,
Imagine
in end of October when I was in South Africa, but I lost it in May.
from May till October.
Not me. They lost my suitcase because it's them. You know what
It's
KLM,
them, yes.
said? The lady that was there, I can buy maybe one dress and save a slip, and then I will need to email and claim, which that's another 6 months. That's another 6 months.
Takes time and you need to follow up. And yeah, it's an admin on its own. Sorry about that, sis. I hope, yeah, through God's grace, you'll be sorted and you'll find ways to work around it. As a traveler, I know you'll make it happen, you know. And I'm hoping you'll receive a call to say your suitcase is here. Do you want us to post it or you gonna come and fetch it?
But also, I would say, Guti, one thing to people who watches our content and my content, um, I'm actually happy that they are just seeing the other side of traveling, because we usually just show the glitter and glam of the traveling,
True,
and I appreciate the
true,
content because I share everything what can happen, and right now someone is
true.
you might have this situation. So sometimes it's okay to just be, your suitcase must be your ride or die if it's the small one, because right now I wish you would tsunami I did right, and I
And
would
die with it.
expect.
True, sis.
So everyone
True.
watching right now, what you can take for this is that you just don't leave your suitcase.
True. And also with traveling comes other challenges. So you ought to remember, Uguti, you can plan A and you find yourself dealing with Z. I don't know. I think we've lost two notes. I'm hoping she'll join us again because we were just about to kickstart the interview. So let's see if she joins us again. And sadly, I'm using the same phone because I needed to actually send her the link. And I'm hoping she'll thank you for sharing these kind of experiences. It's eye opening. It's real and happening. It is real and happening, Fundi. And I also yet to sit and do my own video about what challenges. I mean, when I missed flights, I sat down and shared that, but more happened while I was traveling, and it can really drain you in motion. I mean, traveling alone does drain you. So imagine if something does happen to you. So let's just see, guys, because you are not here to listen to me, but we are here to listen to Unonsi. So let me see if I can bring her back again. Just give me a few minutes and don't leave, please, guys. Don't leave. Let's see if we can find her. I came back to see if she's back. I'll go check her out again. I wasn't expecting. Oh, here we go. Let's add her. She's coming back. So yeah, there's so much that happens when you travel, and you ought to be ready all the time. Welcome back. I think you
No,
love
they
these
called
welcome
me.
backs.
I'm so angry. The Airbnb, Angiti, it's so cold. I couldn't sleep yesterday. Even Naman,
Oh,
it is so
oh,
cold. The aircon, they didn't leave the remotes for the because there is the air conditioner to put warm. So it's super cold. I woke up and I sent them a text message with Aibo buffet to please
I'm
uh,
dying in here.
yeah,
Yes.
how to say which they are coming, and I told them don't call me again. Please send me a text message, and then I opened the door just in case they want to come in.
Okay, okay, sis. Okay, excuse me. Let's just kickstart the actual interview. Sadly, Sissy, you wrapped 2023 on a low note, but I don't want to say that because you never go low. You are a fighter, you've got a fighting spirit. But I know you lost over 1.2 million followers on your Facebook page, and hence now you are more active on YouTube, which is Cooking with Nonsi, and TikTok, which is the original Cucumber Pause. But I want to sit down with you as your mom and just find out, like, first of all, what was your reaction when you got the message or a warning that you might, because at the time, or you going to lose over 1.2 million followers after you've worked that hard to get to that level?
My first reaction was okay. Maybe my heart stopped for a few seconds, and I didn't think for some time. I remember I woke up and I opened the windows, just stay outside because it was in the morning. Um, yeah, I froze a bit, and but after that, I just said to myself, I need to thank God for the opportunity because there wasn't anything. I don't know if I was canceling myself or what was happening
Mm.
because I mean it's still so unbelievable even now. But
Yeah.
somehow, somewhere, I'm not hurt. Even also when I saw, I was just like, I'm gonna trust the process. Oh God is,
Mm.
but yeah. And then after that, I think I did. I went on my knees and I prayed, and then I went on TikTok. I remember that I was crying also on TikTok, but not the crying of the crying. I just only told them that, guys, there's just something that happened that I don't want to share. And then I just started motivating people. If you lose something that you thought that you have put your all in it, and yeah, it was hurting. It was hurting looking at how much I've worked. And
True.
I mean, because Ima, the money we spent on that page.
Page.
Yes,
Yes, on that content.
yes, the creativity, me up and down.
Yes. Your time. Your time. You're emotionally exhausting.
It was a lot.
And how are you feeling now, Nonsi? Be honest about it. How are you feeling since it's been weeks later? I think it's weeks, so I'm not sure if it's over a month. Where are you at in terms of your emotions?
Actually, ma, I'm being honest. Like, I'm 100% honest. I feel more relieved. I feel more right now. I feel so good. The only thing that I'm not feeling good about, it's just the weather in Finland is kind of like depressing because I don't have that excitement that I was having before, which a person would think, it's because of the page. It's the energy
Mm.
winter than in summer. So in summer in Finland, I was so happy. I would wake up, be in my bikini, talk about the products and stuff like that. Manje, I wake up, it's dark outside, it's freezing. But emotionally, my YouTubers, yo, those people made me feel like I didn't even lose to Facebook. They make
Wow.
nothing happened.
Wow, sis.
Was painful, but I got on TikTok. Oh my God, no one say. Even people on TikTok also, they will come and be like, "We miss you. What happened to you?" And I tell them, "I'm here now. Follow me." They say, "Okay, no problem."
And
You
they
know,
follow.
yes,
Wow, sis.
I'm so proud because I did say to myself, I didn't lose me. I lost
Yes,
you.
the
Not
page.
exactly. It was just Facebook page, not me. Me still exists.
True,
Me is still,
true.
but yeah, my YouTubers J are making me feel
Wow,
100.
thank you so much. And most of them are listening, and I'm sure it warms their hearts to hear you appreciating them. But thank you guys. I know how much you love Unonzi. I know how much, she's also made me to be so well known in SA. Yesterday I was in Mall of Africa, and I bet you it was ma. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. It's my daughter who loves the limelight. Although I have my page, I do have a channel, but I keep it intimate and few people. But Sissy, you are loved, and I don't think anyone will put you down. I don't think anybody can break your spirit, even if they try to. And moving from that question, I would search on my channel or look for your channel, Cooking with Notsi, on YouTube, and I started seeing people blogging about you. I got a shock, a number of people which I didn't know watched your content, looked at you with those eyes. And how did it make you feel when you saw people? I mean, I didn't see everyone that blogged about you, but I saw quite a few, and I didn't even bother to go in detail to see what they were all about. But with what you've seen, Gucci, your colleagues in the same industry, others were feeling sorry, Gucci, you've worked hard and here you are, but others were being negative, as though something like to laugh about or you deserve it. How did that make you feel? Ukuthi you are in the same industry and people are short sighted. It can be them tomorrow. And here they are trying to make money writing about you.
I'm gonna be very real with things, because I can't say that I am strong in everything. I'm a human being. It did hurt, ma. It did hurt. Even
Mm,
right now talking about it, because
mm,
I I'm tearing up a little bit. I There were times where I wanted to see myself being written or being talked about in these vlogs like everyone else. People were like, I would say celebrities, although I don't call myself a celebrity, but I am celebrated so much in South Africa. I am known. The brand
true.
is national.
Huge.
Yes,
Yes.
national. And it's always good to see at home people talking about, and some days I would ask myself, Fuguti, I might not be seen by vloggers. Why vloggers never vlog about me? I remember that I've asked Umkosi Entertainment about this, and also Owa Mihlongwane, because there are people that I also have interacted with them personally. Umkosi, I can even say she's a friend. She said that no, you talk about your stuff publicly all the time. There's no juicy thing that we can
True.
say. No, and I'm said the same. Goes no, but you are always talking about you. So you are a drama. You don't have a drama, and
Literally.
yes, and I like it like that. Uguti, I don't. I even still now. I don't want to pick fights with people so that I can trend. It's just not.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that.
You.
But I think ma, because as much as I say, Gusi, I did try, and I did pray. I did thank God about the page, but I worked very hard. I
You
worked very
did.
for Facebook.
You
And
did.
when I come to YouTube, and then also if I just say cooking with notes, I see so many people are saying these things on Facebook. There was just this guy who said unonkilo,
Oh
like it's
my word.
a very uh bad word to say.
Mm.
It was a sexual content. It was for adults. So pursue me. Oh, English. To pursue.
Perceive. You are shy, babes. You've got it. Don't allow this English thing to mess up with you. You've got it. Just keep it right there.
Yes, ma. For people to perceive me as
Yes.
a person who is um not good in the community, for a person who is a bad example, it just shows ukuthi their parenting style is just not good, because you can't expect the internet to serve everything that is going to be good for your child. My content was serving for adults. It was for adult people, and the way I was conducting the whole thing and channeling the whole Facebook, it was just for adults. And for people to say ukuthi, but the kids, what the kids were doing on my Facebook.
Because
Also,
they should not be there.
yes, it was for over 18. If right now I get on TikTok, I do put the setting that it's over 18 that can come there,
Perfect.
so that it doesn't
Mm.
reach children. But still, people will come and be like, does kids supposed to watch this content? And I'm thinking, how come when I have put plus 18? Because TikTok does allow you to do that at the same time. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
calling me like that and saying those things, it was it was bittersweet. And people were not
Mm.
rating me when their bedroom and their marriages were being saved. I mean,
Mm.
there's a I've helped with the content even before. They've never vlogged about it. On Cooking with Nuts, how many businesses me and you, ma, we invested in, we gave people,
Mm.
there's just a lot
Opportunities.
promoted
And
businesses,
yes,
but I was not trending. And then
true.
now they start talking, saying things, and this, and it just shows what people will always talk. So yeah, it did make me angry. I was very angry when I was looking at these vlogs and reading some things. People miswriting my name or misspelling my name because of
Spelling.
the T.
Mm.
Or T.
Mm.
So
And
yeah,
then I get it, at least get one thing correct, man.
my
Hey?
name. Exactly.
Get my name correct. And I get you, sis. And personally, you know my views about your content. I never agreed with it from day one, even when you were proposing it and you were presenting the idea to me. I was like, no, 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 sis, you're taking this too far. But you've always loved to take things to the bedroom side. And you're an adult, you do as you wish, as much as you give me so much respect, but there's boundaries. As a parent and parenting adults, because my kids are adults, I cannot ngibabambe ngamakhala. I'm living my life. I've lived my life. I'm still here to live my life the way I find it fit. I've taught them the values of respect and dignity and take care of yourself. And I don't think talking about bedroom topics takes away from irrespect and all that, because people, I mean, the fact that I'm the one of the few who didn't agree with your content, but over 1.2 million people followed, says a lot. So people loved what you were sharing, because I
Yeah.
initially, when you proposed or gave me about your new Facebook that you'll be starting, I was like, Lord, please help me. Let only 50 people watch her so that she can be discouraged and come back and say, "Hi, ma, let me so my carry on with cooking." But that didn't happen. In few months, you celebrated 1 million. When you celebrated 1 million, you had over 1.2 million people, and it was less than a year.
Yeah.
So for the same people, and I'm sure it is the same, to turn around and say, no, this content is no good, but it's the same people who are benefiting from it, says a lot about human beings, like you've said. And there's a song. It's a pity. Yeah, the composer is on social media with also her own battles to fight. But this song keeps me going. It says, hayi bo, noma ungathula, abantu bazokhuluma. Noma ungakhuluma, abantu bazokhuluma. So that woman said it so well. So live your life, because even if you do good, people will talk. Even if you do bad, people will have something to say. But I want to move on and say to you, and you had over 1.2 million people watching that content. And now you are on TikTok. I don't watch that content, but you always tell me, Gutima, I go on TikTok at night. And you say, Ma, I slept in the morning because I was on TikTok. So what are the kids doing 12 o'clock at night and 2 o'clock at night? What does it say about those parents who are asking you about being a parent? Uguchi, is this content supposed to be for kids at 12? So what are they doing? What are they teaching their kids if they are kids? Kids are up at 12. So we are really judging their parenting style as well. We are really judging it, because it has a role to do with you. And when it comes to social media, and people ought to learn, there's so much content for everyone. There is so much. Even on YouTube, there are different categories. If you want to know about medicine, there's someone who's talking about medicine. Cars, there's someone traveling like me and you. There's someone who's talking about that. And if the content doesn't speak to your soul or resonate with you, why are you watching the person? You're about yes. I don't watch a person who doesn't speak to my soul. I
And
just don't. Sis,
yes, ma'am.
I won't even comment about it. But how did there are people who are supposedly your followers who say we love you, or I'm nothing without you, you motivate me, you inspire me. And some of those people were commenting in those vlogs or blogs negatively, and yet they come to you and sing your praises. What do you think of such followers? Because you can't call them your followers.
Yeah, nangilusi sihamba yazi we-aircon. I wonder ukuthi mhlawumbe bazoyibeka i-remote spec etafula. Um, yesterday I was just telling my YouTubers ukuthi bamaxoki. Ma, and we always say this. I was saying Izolo, we have lost, may her soul rest in peace, Zahar. And
Yes.
saying to them, Nami, I'm gonna be ixoki because I wanna go and sing Sahara song here in Greece on my Instagram and post it. Maybe
Yes.
it. So it's a normal thing, I think, on social media, and I don't take it personal anymore or be bothered about it. That people might say, I can't live without you, and then there's someone who's swearing at me. They are there now. They are supporting things that are being said about me. I mean, but I guess maybe I'm not taking it personal because now me some days yeah, figure don't calm down, get calm down in. I must calm down in. I'm angry right now.
True, true.
So,
It's being
but
a human being.
yes, tomorrow they come back, they
No.
still love me, and I forgot about it. Ukuthi nami, I came for them. But yeah, ukuxoki nje into ekhona. People were not posting uZahara much. On social media, her music wasn't being played that much. But all of a sudden, we've lost it. Sebeben post, everyone is posting stories, and I'm like, I was just saying, Izolo, ukuthi post man, please post me today.
While
Post
I'm still alive. Yes,
yes, because
yes.
labo buxoki esibenzayo nami-ke kodwa I'm gonna go and gxokiza nami I'm gonna go and sing uloliwe uloliwe yeah, yeah. Why do
Wetutula, uloliwe wawitutula. Kodwa ushilo wathi mali mali mpande yeso no. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, just forget about it. You know, she did say, mali
everyone
mali mali mpande yeso no.
kodwa ma ngobo one girl.
Oh, Sissy, I think I've covered and my baby. It is sad, but it shows you, Gucci, death is so big, bigger than we think. You know, even someone maybe that you went close to, once they leave this earth, you wanna be seen as though you love them, you spend time with them, and we should expect the same thing. Naminje, they are my kids who don't even bother to contribute or thank me. But I'm sure if they wake up tomorrow, bezokuthi uMasekalele, I'll be on their WhatsApp status is Nonsi, can we come and help you bury mommy? And I'll chop the onions for you, you know. So yeah, I guess we are okay when you are alive. Even if we say the worst things to you, but be alive because we just want you alive. When you go, we get so hurt that we start showing our love, and we don't even want to talk into detail about her. You know, she's had it hard as well, and people in your industry, I'm an artist, it's like soccer players, they really struggle because the money comes in messes or in a lump sum, and you spend it because by the time it comes, you've got debts, you've got other commitments, and you wake up, and COVID did donor most people, you know, if I may use that word. And
Mm.
when she really battled and came forward to say, guys, can you help me? You know, I'm your fellow South African. I guess this very same people who are saying, oh my word, we will miss you, had something ugly to say. So now you expect us to take our 350 and help you. You know, you used to sing, what did you do with your money? It is normal. But I just want to ask you, Sisuguti, from you losing your page, from what was written, from looking at Ubukogi on your own and going, you know, I wish I could say it the way you like to say it, but Ngithi, yo, konje umntanami sephithi I'm blocked. I can't say it like you. You look at things and you say, hey, makavele ngathi, you know. So when you, after you had said that, what lessons have you learned from that incident that left you torn? Your loser over 1.2 million followers on your Facebook.
Guys, okay, ma, I will answer. Thank you for that question. Guys, please do like the video. Ngiyacela bandla, we like just one time. You press like once, and don't forget to also subscribe. On my corporate journey on mom. Thana zami ngicela sifike niku-40 bandla. Just press the like. You only press one time, just once. Um,
Thank you, sis. Sissy, before you carry on, I'm glad you gave us a break. Guys, can I just advertise because we've spoken and every TV show, like Unotsi says she's on TV, has the ad. So please, guys, and don't skip the ads, please, guys. When you go to Cooking with Nonsi on YouTube, that's how content creators make their money. Not just Cooking with Nonsi, any channel, guys. If there's an ad playing, just go grab it glass of water, just go and switch off the stove and let the content creator make money. And those who send super thanks, you are super amazing. She also sells different types of merchant. Yeah, okay, cooking with Nonsi. These are the caps for 160. We've got, I'm wearing one of the t-shirts. We've got t-shirts here, cooking with Nonsi. Here's another black one. We've got different colors, so I'll use this to advertise a medium. Very beautiful, beautiful merchandise. She's a qualified European chef. I'm sure you got that clear. Qualified European chefs. And those who says she's not a chef, you are entitled to your opinion. We're not going to sit here and prove a point and try to tell you who we are and take out our certificates. We don't live for human beings, we live for ourselves. Yeah. And here's a double oven glove. So that's a chef's hat. As a chef, you ought to look good in the kitchen. And there's an apron as well. So the set is 290. Beautiful, beautiful apron with a crisscross at the back, so you can wear it however, crisscross it. It's December, guys. You're going to be Makotis, Eslalini, or in suburbs. Get your aprons, 290. If it's apron only, it's 160. Unonzi is selling, guys, so much. I don't know where to start. The kitchen towel, you put it nicely on your now it's Christmas. The colors are amazing. There's a red there on your Christmas table, and you decor with your plates and your candles, Christmas candles. There's also wooden spoon. There's a key holders. She forgot to tell you, there was a book. There still is a book written about her life before she got to Finland. In fact, her life when she left South Africa to go to Finland, and her life in Finland. So we're hoping to buy another, to write another book post that will include losing over 1.2 million followers. So, and unfortunately, we no longer print this book, but if you've really, really supported and you bought maybe for over a certain amount, I do give the books. And the books that are left, not is still gonna have get-togethers. Let's meet and greet the functions. We're gonna do competitions or draws, and some people will definitely win this book. Ekugcineni Nontsikelelo. And if you are new, you don't know her, just get this. And Unonsi tell her stories. She doesn't wait. So if you go and say, "Oh, she used to date old men," you're wasting your time. She wrote about it here. She speaks about it. She's got her first video on YouTube is about such stories. And don't forget, guys, her products, her supplements for
Ma, ma,
both men
eh, eh,
and women.
wait,
Whom
ma,
uh,
wait, ma, wait. Let's continue. Uzo advertise okunye
As you see, every channel has the ad, so there's
Ma,
so much going on. Okay, answer my question, guys. There's so much. Oh, guys, before I forget, if you want to check out all the merchandise, because I haven't mentioned all of it, I can't mention all of it. What I've shown you is mainly for ladies, because I know Cooking with Nonsi is mostly for ladies. So even the supplements are for ladies. Please go on her website www.cookingwithnonsi.com. That's the website where you can get these products, or approach any distributor. We've got over 30. I include
ma,
myself, she's my baby. Over
ma,
30
wait,
distributors. Okay,
ma,
carry
Uzo
on, carry
haba,
on, carry on. I asked you, what was my question? Can you remember?
this woman, yes. I don't remember anymore because
Okay, what have you learned from this experience of losing over 1.2 million followers, and what would you tell someone who's building their Facebook page, or trying to build themselves on social media?
don't have attachment in anything in life. That's the first thing I would say to anyone. You are building a house, you are building a business, you are building this. Don't have attachments. I think
Wow.
beside the Facebook, I lose things. I misplace things. I visit people and forget my clothes, forget these, drop money, plates. I've shared, we'll see what happened in July. I've lost almost over 40,000 in just a day. Attachments, guys, attachments will kill us.
Mm.
Attachments will destroy you. You will tend to be an alcoholic or do bad things because of attachments. Don't have attachments. If
Wow.
yo ma, I can't even explain this one. I
Yo.
It was a bit easy because if, and also I told myself, and you tell yourself, if you can build it once, you can build it again. If I could build 1.2 million, there was cooking with nuns, almost a million. And then this one in 6 months, it was a million. Here on YouTube, if I can put my 110%, I can get to a million. That's just I
True.
tell myself. Uguti,
True.
what I learned was that never be attached. And I'm so happy that I am a person anyway who's not that attached in a lot of things. And also what I did learn, I was saying to mom this other time that if I have to redo everything, I wouldn't change a thing about the cooking with nuns. As much as there were people who were uncomfortable with the less clothes,
Cucumber pot.
yes,
Yes.
on some pots, there were people
Yes.
a bit out there with saying, I mean, I liked her when she was a chef. I didn't like that she wasn't putting clothes on and stuff like that. I didn't do it for the clouds. I didn't do it because I was being pushed by anyone. I just did it because I liked it. I felt comfortable doing it. If I made anyone uncomfortable, there are things that people are making me uncomfortable with. When I look at someone, I'm like, that fashion girl, it makes me so uncomfortable. I wouldn't wear that. So for me, and you know what I don't like, or what I didn't like? There were so many videos of me fully dressed, but there were less videos with me with less clothes, and people were saying, now including you, ma. I think now she's she's being naked, or including you. I'm counting you,
Including me. True.
including
True,
you.
sis.
Few videos, and it was more because it was summer in Finland.
Mhm.
Of course we dress less, and ma, don't start preaching about it because ngiyazi
I
uzobusuqala.
won't. I won't. And it was going to be my question, in fact, and I'm glad you're covering it. Guti, did you do it from the heart or you were pushed by followers? You got crazy by numbers, like how people think, Guti, when you see a lot of people, then you lose it and one day you will take off even your top, that type of behavior. So I'm glad you actually covering that.
Yes, yes, no, it was just me. For an example, when I was putting the sellotape, I was actually sharing for the second time. I only had my nipples closed, and then there was another video that I liked. I still love that video. Unfortunately, it's gone. When there was this traditional umhlanga where I
Mm.
had sellotape, and then I was like, I felt like I was itchy because I was robbed to be in that situation of,
Shame,
you
sis.
know,
I get you,
yeah.
babes.
I don't know, maybe in a different set, if I would relive, I would wish to go emhlangeni, and I'll be one of those girls who goes to emhlangeni because I'm just
Oh, nonce.
robbed to be a virgin. And
Mm.
I had opportunity to act like a virgin. I enjoyed it. It felt like I was emhlangeni. It felt like I was with them. I was doing it with them. And to another person who was watching would be like, I think it was not necessary. She was naked. But me, nah, it was necessary to me. And I enjoyed it and I felt it. So I wouldn't change anything because out of all the content, through everything, I was just myself. Now let's talk
Mm.
video I made with distributors, and some of the videos were with the G-string and with a lingerie. Those videos were inspired by, there's a guy who sells sex toys on Instagram, and he content yakhe says sexual. And as a person who sells also ama toys, which, yeah, I kind of like felt uguti, as much as I was selling and the brand is selling the products with the way it is, I just wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit more, which it didn't sit well, especially also with you, because I
Mm.
had Woods, you were saying, Nonsi, you were getting more naked and more naked, and I'm
Yes, you kept on pushing the goalpost. You
like,
know,
"Yes,
someone who tries you and
discuss. Don't
okay, okay, okay. I
that is
think
stop give.
okay.
Ungangive nje kule life, ungangive. No, 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 don't.
You've had enough of being given. No,
Yo,
I get you. We
you
have our moments and our sessions. Okay, sis. Yo, can continue. Sorry. Yo, you took me back. Yo, uvusela amanxeba, but awuthi kuphuza amanzi.
yeah,
Either way, I'm glad that page is gone. You know, it's my prayers. Let him go. Goodbye. Hallelujah. Hey, 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 hey.
yeah. With that said,
Yes,
they
sis.
who hyped me. Everything I was just doing, it was just me looking at the content I'm doing and thinking, okay, I can level up here, I could level up here. I would say, Uguti, I kind of like forgot Uguti. I was mostly known and being followed for a different reason, and people
Yes.
have a pot
True.
because they know me from being a chef, a motivational speaker. So it was kind of like different from for a lot of people to be like, "Hi, Bo, no, she's taking her clothes off. What is going on?" You know?
And it looked like you were losing yourself. You
Ye-
understand? And when someone rebrand themselves in that manner, it shocks a lot of people, you know?
Yes, yes, yes. I think, for an example, it shocks people if you see Uzoto Wabant in a suit, fully dressed. You get bored. Ukuthi, "Hi, Bo, Uzoto
Why? True.
known to be." So I guess people also were a bit shocked, and they were a little bit like, set back. Who are you now? We did.
Disappointed as well, you know?
Yes,
Good.
yes.
How is this the nonsense that we know, you know?
For me, I wouldn't change anything because I just went with saying Uguti, it's a sexual content. So I just thought Uguti, I could go as much as I wanted with it. Um yeah, but I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. Also, what I learned from it, from Facebook, is that when people when you are down, people get a chance to scream about it, because I also learned, Uguti, how many vloggers were looking at me, and they do watch my content even still today, but they were not
Mhm.
vloggers. They just were waiting for opportunity. I have this guy who recorded me when I was arguing, or I was retaliating in Lady's house, and he recorded and posted it everywhere. Yeah, a lot of people have had a lot of things to say, and um I learned what you always tell
Mhm.
people, love you now, but they're just waiting for a chance to
For
boil
you
down.
to, yes, to go
Yeah.
down, then
So
they
they
show their true colors.
yes, and also yo ma, there's a lot I've learned. I did also learn ukuthi when you lose something, you don't lose you, but lokho nje ngifuna ukukugcizelela,
True.
something, you don't lose you. Mina, I kept on saying to myself, if I could build it, even namanje, I know ukuthi ngingaya Facebook and rebrand, because I wouldn't go back to a sexual content, not because I'm ashamed of it, or because I'm feeling sorry, or I just don't like doing the same thing all the time. I was a chef, I'm still a chef. I motivated, I went to the sexual content. I mean, move on, something new.
And sorry to cut you, sis. And I want you, when you say you can go back and rebrand because you wouldn't want to do this content that you were doing, can you share as well, Gucci, few days or weeks when you were here in SA, you know, and you were sort of going to leave the following day or so. You did say you are tired of the content. So, in fact, you know,
Actually, it I would say people who were reporting the page did me a favor. People who reported it did me a favor. And I would remind everyone that I used to use the food, the chicken and stuff like that. I was bored. I was bored. I was like, okay, I have 1.2 million. I've set my standards. I've worked
target.
for myself.
Yes,
I've
yes.
I've I've seen myself what I can do. I've surprised myself. And I kept on saying to you, Ma Uguti, I'm like, ngiyaboreka, like I
Mhm.
was living in
You
South Africa.
did.
I'm bored. With the chicken, I will think about what to do. I guess also that's why now I was just more about just the G-string and the top, because I was so bored. I just didn't know
Mm.
anymore what I was doing or what I wanted to do. And at the same time, I was thinking I needed to promote the product. Yeah, the content just bored me. Nje. I was bored. Now I want, if I would go to Facebook, which I'm not interested on Facebook, I'm interested on YouTube. I want to talk about something different. I want to live different, like go back to work. It's different. I wish I could travel more. I don't know, but different, something different, something different. So
Something completely different.
yes, so that I can learn new things. Like if I go,
Mm.
I can go to work, interact with other chefs,
And
learn.
that's the next question. Uguti, where to from here now? Now that the page, okay, maybe before we touch on that, on something different, I wanna ask you, most people, the social media, the content creation, being an influencer, it's still new to them. And even if it's not brand new, they haven't taken the time to understand it better. So they just see someone who switch on the phone and you are loved, like not how it's next. There's no pre-work, and they just see you guys making money out of something that is not understandable. There's still people who don't understand which you get paid on social media, and it's monetized. You can actually make so much money. You can be wealthy just by being a content creator. And one of those people, I don't want to say much about you, I'll leave it at that. And you often hear people saying, "Oh no, a number of followers means nothing," or they say, "What job exactly? What is she doing exactly? How is she making the money?" What would you like to say about that, Nonsi? Because really, people think you just bored. Of course, your content entertains. It's different from mine, which is educational, and yours is educational as well, but full of entertainment, so that it's not boring. And can you just tell me, with those people who still think ukuthi ay suka ayikho into abayenzayo, and now with the over 1.2 million followers gone, they like, ah, after all, what was she doing there? What's your take about that mentality?
People who are not educated, and when I say educated, I don't mean people who goes to school. I always say I'm street educated, and I'm also book educated.
Mm.
uh, you can be very well educated without going to school. It's just you to I hate to use this phrase, but a common sense. Some things they just need you to sit and use your common sense. For an example,
Yes.
I've heard people say, "Me no Facebook, I can't kokeli or Facebook," and then I'm like thinking, should I educate you that every job that you do, I'm a content creator. So a content creator is creating a content on YouTube, so I will be paid on YouTube. A content creator is creating a content on Facebook. So
Facebook.
like it's a job. You don't need to be paid for it because it's not a job to you. It's
Mm.
not something that you do. If you are a teacher, you're gonna be paid for being a teacher. I'm a content
Exactly.
I'm being paid by Facebook for creating a content on their platform. I cannot be doing it for free because for me it's a job, and I put. And also people who says following I let me just say this. Let me. I will just say this. I don't think there is anyone who will be ambitious, who will put their creativity, who will put their time on something that doesn't pay nothing. I wouldn't promote Uguti, guys. Follow me, share the page, guys. Like, if I wasn't getting anything, the only thing is that South African people, most majority of South African people, want you to flash. They flash. They want you are earning, how much you have, so that you can be put in the list of one of the rich people, as one of the people who have achieved. Me, if I'm the only person that I wish would see my achievement, would see what I have done for people, is God, not a human being on earth. I don't know how many people I help. I don't put it on social media. I don't even talk
Mm.
about it. I go
Mm.
on. aside and say, recently I mentioned, which I'm mentioning this publicly for the first time, that there is a girl recently I hired through TikTok, inbox. I'm not gonna go through everything, but she ended up taking 2,000 rand wami and telling me ukuthi ngibhuli. Hey! Without anything, because uthena ufuna imali yokugoduka ekhaya. She's going home for Christmas. Uh, and I supposed to have paid the end of the month 2.5. But I gave her 2,000. She only did two things. It was not even deserving to be paid for 2,000 rand. I'm just making an example.
Mm,
And I wouldn't want South Africa to sing praise. If I could be posting every day like other people I see, Ugut, okay, I've helped this person, Ugut, I have registered school, I've helped this person, Ugut, business, I've helped this person, Uguti, abateng Ugut, I've helped this person. Ngabe nami ngiyatrenda, ngabe ngiwina ama-award ukuthi she's the best in South Africa, but I'm not doing it for people. It's the same, the content I dish. I dish the content that makes me feel good. Uguti, who says what? Who wants to watch will watch. Who doesn't want to watch will. But every content you dish out, there will always be an audience for that content. If
mm,
right now I want to talk about fingers, every day talk about a finger, I would get the people who just want to talk about fingers, who want to listen about fingers, who would stay for the fingers. So
mm,
people who are so uneducated, who just like it drama because you're not living like how they wish you could live. They will just come and undermine me like,
mm,
let's like a move. I don't think Gucci got money because I'm not flashing. I'm not like everyone. We travel for that reason. You know, I'm well traveled. I've learned so much about life. There are things that are okay not said. There are things that are okay not shared. There are things
yes.
that it's okay to do them, to leave them without put.
Wow.
As a content creator, I do so much, live in the moment and not post. Mina, I could fly right now and go to a country, be there, put content like I'm in Finland, and still go back to my house because it's not all about people, it's about me.
Yo, you've preached, girl. You've preached. And I want to say, no, so when you say when you are not educated and we're talking street education and book
Yeah.
education, who in their right mind fails to understand Uguti money is being made? Nonsi is in Greece. Like, did you take a broom to get to Greece? I mean, you're not just in Greece. In no time, you'll be in Norway. You travel like crazy. And I know you always encourage, I'm also like that, people to travel. And we always say you can travel at an affordable rate, at a good, a low budget. But traveling, girl, me and you knows very well, is not cheap.
And mom,
Traveling
I wanna
is not cheap.
sorry on that when you are saying that. A person who sits and say, hi Patty, following I kokeli kwashaquma vusa malanga because bayang shada. First of all, nje, Google Finland, the living expenses. Second of
No,
all, Google
I was gonna
Norway,
go there.
most
Yes.
one of the most expensive countries in the world. And what do I do usually in summer? I drive and go to Norway.
Mm, mm,
Is expensive and I come with my car. The difference, and then you will sit and say, but see, Facebook, I mean, me I'm not pay. 1.2 million wouldn't pay. Why would I be so hurt? Because I lost it because I was making a living out of Facebook. And
mm,
it's fooled if you will think
mhm,
will wake up and say, please follow me, guys, please like, please subscribe. We're saying it for free. They're more following people. I'm getting like right now very emotional with this and with passionate, I would say I'm getting
mm,
passionate with this. Uguti,
mhm,
people who have Facebook pages, YouTube, everything, and you have a business, don't fool yourself. Following pays. Because you are advertising to the same people, you are asking the same people to buy the
mm,
merchandise. For me, for an example, it might not pay so much money. Maybe Facebook wasn't paying so much money in terms of from Facebook sending me money. But I have business. I have aprons. I have cookie steamer. I have your Congo dust. I have that was screaming. And abantu, yo. Guys, don't fool yourself. How many distributors I have? I even had distributors outside of South Africa, meaning the brand was being watched outside of South Africa. Even still today, I have Kenyans, they want the products. I have Ghanaians. No, see, please, how can I be a distributor in Ghana? Just find a way to
mm,
products. Meaning what I was doing so well with
Mm.
promoting the content, with the work I was doing on Facebook. If the people, there's people in England, don't say I want to be a distributor in Ireland, I want to be a distributor in England, your products, how can we send it
UK.
here?
Mm.
Meaning ukuthi Facebook pays, content pays. I mean, following pays. Yo,
And can I clarify something? When you say you are not paid much, remember we're talking about a European here, someone who's used to euros. When I come to Europe and I complain, Uguti Haibo, water and ice cream is 1,000 rands, you turn around and say, that's not bad, ma. I'm like, what's wrong with this child? So I'm just saying, money is relative. Oh, no, when she says she's broke.
who broke?
It's my South African wealth. So we're not going to talk about money, but I just want to clarify. If your dream is to become a content creator, switch on the camera, man. Stop listening to people. There's money in content creating. Do it well, be creative, learn from Nonsi, who doesn't copy anyone. And if you are a subject matter expert, I've said this on Facebook, switch on that camera. You will never regret it. You will never sleep hungry. You will. People are buying cars, guys. People are buying houses in content. Don't be fooled. Abononsi enjoys this natural life, and we're not gonna talk about her monies and whatever. And guys, she doesn't need to be buying houses to prove to anyone she's really traveling like crazy. Unonzi, when she says she doesn't show, can I finish?
Yes.
What this is, I just want to get it right. She doesn't showcase what she does for people. There is another thing. Guys, I'm a giver myself. There is another point that separates her corner, me and my daughter. Unonzi will look for other people's problems to spend her money. The minute she's popping wallet, she wants to know who's got a problem. And I'm not saying giving 200 rands or 500 rands. She will come and tell me, Ma, I had to help her. And so I thought, ah, let me help with 6,000. I'm talking big monies. Those who've watched Unonsi from long ago, she once had a birthday cooking with Nonsi, with snow. You know how much she gave a person, how much I lost it. And I'm not saying I stop her from giving, but I always say, Sissy, you are an artist. Tomorrow is not known. Take care of your tomorrow. She doesn't live like that. She will give people 6,000, 7,000, crazy, crazy amount. She's not one to say, here's a 250, here's a 500, here. She talks thousands because she's in Europe. She thinks, what is 2,000 rands? There's nothing much you can do with 2,000 because of the currency that she's used to. So she's a giver. And imali kaNonsi iphelela on travel nasebantwini. I want to say that. And thousands that she doesn't showcase, but she tells me all the time. I've just EFT'd 10,000 rands to so and so because imetric yakhe was this and this, and I'm not going to talk about it. And I'm like, child, you need to look after your money because tomorrow they're going to say, ah, bebahamba no mama, they were, because when I yours, you give too much. Do give, but think of tomorrow as well. So, since you can carry on, I just wanted to clarify that, Gucci. Hi, siyalwa, because you look for people's problems when you are loaded and you just want to bless everyone. And when she says she has no attachment, Unonzi can buy a 1 million rand car. And guys, I'm telling you the honest truth. And leave it at Veli's house. And Veli will call Unonzi, Guti, I've really had an accident with your car. Unonzi will, oh, my friend, oh no, my car. But anyway, I'll work, Mina. We'll make that million again. That's the life, Unonzi, IP life.
Ah,
That's the life, IP life. It's scary,
amapu-
guys.
amapula owanginikeza wakhumbula we made pullers in Botswana.
Yes, I know.
Um,
I know.
those pullers are sitting Gavel. I haven't changed them.
But that's the life you live. And I want people to understand, which you are so different. It frustrates me as well because, yes, I will never stop you from giving. I'm a giver myself and I give until it pinches. But when you'll give like 500,000 and not feel anything, instead you thought, yo, my intengifilayo, yo, happy. but sis usele ne-5 rand. Hayi man, ngimpile loya muntu. And she's exactly like that. She'll give 500,000 and be so grateful and be so happy. And it's things we just don't share. And she doesn't share. But me, ngoba I'm so close to her, I know each and every detail. It breaks my heart when she's left with 5,000 after had given abo imale crazy, crazy, crazy. And
Uma
that's her.
ungabantu ngixhasa nabantu ngoba sebezoqala bengicele guys ayikho njengamanje niyezwa ayikho.
But Sister Jem, you give to the needy as well. Even their monies that they bless you with, you share. You just remind me of my priest. I once told you, Ugutu Father, you'll buy him three Pringle jerseys, and he'll take one and he'll give two to the homeless. Akanandaba ukuthi leyo Pringle was like 5,000 or each jersey. Couldn't be bothered, and that's the life you live. And carry on, sis, and don't
Yeah,
show off. Don't show off.
no.
It's
You know,
pointless. It's between you and God.
yes, I wanted to say this, Uguti. I think because me now I've traveled so much. In South Africa, as a South African, I wouldn't do like what in South Africa most people they would do, for the clouds. You are giving away food, you must post, you are doing that, which is good in a way because you are promoting good people should do good to others.
True.
But at the time, there are just people who would rather be hungry just to show off ukuthi so they can put data South Africa yokuthi usibanibani uyasiza usibanibani uyasiza usibanibani uyasiza. The most important thing is that no matter how much you help people, when you don't have, usually people don't give you. That's why I don't do it for people, I do it
True.
for God. Me,
True.
time where I would sit and say anginayo imali njengamanje
Yeah.
kubi. I wouldn't have money for maybe for an example for rent or the time, but I have food, I will have clothes, I will have things that I need that are important because when I do it for the feeling inside me and
Yeah.
also God. And yingakho people gives me a lot. Yo ngiye ngithi ngihlalele umuntu engisendele i-message notes ngicela unginikeze i-account number yakho. Ngithi hayibo ngisende qing qing sengenile 1,000. Ngithi qing qing. Nakho this other time we went on Facebook on TikTok even still today
Mm.
lo 3,000 kuleyo mali. Kwafika nje uguy wavele wangigifta ngebhubesi. A guy out of nowhere, he doesn't even understand my language. He didn't even understand what we were talking about. We life, but he just came and started gifting, gifting,
So
gifting.
where are you keeping this lion, man?
The money for the lion, I bought some carpets in my
Oh,
house.
it's not lion, lion.
No, ma, it's a lion. It's a gift. It's a lion.
Oh,
It's the biggest gift you can give to a person on TikTok.
oh my word.
It gift like even now, I still have 3,000 left from
No.
that guy. I bought food. I bought myself some shoes and some clothes with his money. The clothes that they are stuck in the luggage somewhere. I bought
Mm. Uh,
with that some of that money. I bought the shoes. I bought some clothes with it. Some carpets in my house. What else? There's some stuff nje I bought. I am even still left with 3,000 from that money. Imagine someone who doesn't know me would come and just give me that much. I didn't even want to tell people how much I got from that guy because I was
sure.
like, some people were saying it was 30,000, which it was not that much. It was not 30,000, maybe a little bit half of 30,000, or but I don't like to talk about finances as we are saying. I
We
don't like to talk
shouldn't.
about
We
it.
shouldn't, sis.
But I think Uguti, it's because I'm giving. So I get
True.
on
True.
YouTube. They are so supportive, Uguti. I lost to Facebook. Of course, income wise, it's
It
very difficult.
crippled you.
It
It
crippled me.
crippled you.
But guys, it
Yes.
me because I had a platform where I was advertising my business. People were buying, building again, and I'm starting from scratch. So
Mm.
financially, it's different. And to go back
Mm.
to what I'm saying, if you want to create a content on Facebook, I think for you the money would be okay. As Uma was saying, the currency is not the same. For me, getting 20,000 a month is just nothing because the rent
Mm.
is 10,000, and then I have to pay for electricity. I have 20,000 alone doesn't even pay for my car insurance, doesn't even pay for my car tax. We're just only talking about the rent and electricity, and then maybe the phone bill. We haven't talked about clothes. If I
Mm.
want it, we're not talking about a roll on. We're not talking about 20,000. So if you are in South Africa, you were getting 20,000. For you, it's like so
It's
much
a
money.
lot. It's
It's a lot.
something, sis.
For me,
Yes.
it's like it's not much. If I say I wasn't getting paid much, because of the currency is different.
Mm,
So to other
mm.
people, encourage you to have Facebook and to promote your Facebook. Don't listen to people who shades and stuff like that. 20,000 could pay you. Maybe you are paying 5,000 rent. You have so
You're
much
not
money.
getting it maybe right now. Imagine you switch on your camera and you get 20,000 that you are not currently getting, you know? So this video is to encourage those people. Uti, go on social media, guys. Don't be hungry. Uti, what will people say? People will talk. They even
Uma,
talking about Babum Swel, Ayandam Swel, who's
ma,
doing
yeah.
good to the community.
Where did you
See?
keep the Leyo in Klexit?
I'm shocked. Taibo, you gifting each other with lions. Is the world coming to an end? Where are you now keeping? Because you haven't told me, good man, now we've got a lion. Let's go to Elon Shushuwe and see if we can put it there. Kulona, you know,
We can,
it's Kiwi, you know?
yes,
So
and
I
ma,
was shocked.
at this also in this with God and me and you, we are a little bit different. Which and I also I am very happy, Uguti, you are a person that you are. By the way, guys, Uma is so religious, more than she can say to you. Very, very religious. You go to holiday, Uma uvuga ati. So, Nonsi, I found this church and I'm going at
Yes,
11. And I'm like, this, we are
we are.
here the same language as these people. How can you tell me in Thailand, ma, you have found a church? In Thailand? Do you know what kind of people are there? Is it Chinese? And Yasi, I would thank God because you don't, Uma will not say to me, not Asambin. She will only tell me she's going to church. Looking at Kosiami in Botswana, we went to Botswana, no, ma, it was only for one day. But we woke up, Uma is saying, I'm gonna start a church. Nonsi, I found ma. We are just in Botswana. We're gonna go back to South Africa. She's way too religious than you think. More than religious, I would say. And ma, I thank God because as religious as you are, it's not something that you put in people's faces, and it's something that people doesn't really know about you. That you are more than ma. I can't even say. I can't even say more than religious. You breathe
I
God.
tried, babes.
You
I
you
tried.
breathe God.
Because God works for me and God works for my kids. Look how well you guys are doing. You know, really, God, yo, Nonsi, it's a pity, guys. I wish I can. And if you don't know Unonzi, those who know Unonzi. I wish one day, but I'll write a book about Unonzi. You'll know her even in depth. Yo, I don't want to go there. Can we continue? I'll get emotional.
I
Yo,
I start getting
I
emotional.
can't. It's too
So
much. It's too
guys,
much.
very religious. However, Uma is not more side yeah. Okay, she respects Uma was ngamadlozi more than I know. Was ngezangoma more than I know. Was ngomdawu nomdiki. Ngize ngithi hayibo kahle geli kahle. Uzoyisangoma yini. Esengichazela ukuthi yini umdiki, yini umdawu. Hayibo who are you?
No, you ought to know this is different topics, even if you don't leave them or you understand them. Yeah, I'm an
Oh,
all-rounder,
laba
darling.
obani laba abaculi benu abaculi oParis uma wazi nokuthi uba uxabane umaskandi.
No, I tell her, yes, guys, I tell you no, Tsuguchi, don't be moved if your colleague shades you or they don't like you. Hey, the hate is everywhere, sadly, and I'm not proud of this. Nagumaskand, you look
Oh
good.
God.
Oh, and I tell her the name, Tsuguchi, how? Instead of these guys working together and making more money, hi, this one will shade, I've got my favorite as
Ngoba
well.
labantu baqojwayele ukungitshela ngami mina
Amangano ubani manje ukhuzani ngithi oh that's my boy eh, noma ngingahlala emkhukhwini kodwa ngakhile ekhaya guys I am knowledgeable more than my kids get shocked ukuthi ngithi guys I read I keep myself abreast nge-knowledge so you can never match up unonsi uyamangala yes sis
uyangishokisa mina, you shocked. And
ngiyakushokhisa ke
just in case you're not, I will also say this, someone will be confused with how, but no, to Marco Umzulu, she would know Laba Band. But Uma grew up with Abel, you still live in Ebalungwini, in Johannesburg, not a KZN where you will think it's normal to know oh Kuzane Oba. But for me,
yeah
I mean, ma, if for you is for me to hear you talking about them like how you do, it's not normal because I'm like, njani ubazi kanjani usegoli
Even
udlala
the songs, the lyrics, which this one has so much lesson. You need to listen to those and understand.
eh,
Yeah.
so bengisathi ukuthi another thing I wanted to add ukuthi as much as Uma wouldn't, I mean, you are supportive with the fact that ukuthi our other side of the family liyahlaba, although whenever you just, it's not something that you would do, or
Mm.
as much as also you do respect ancestors because you
I
believe
do.
they.
Oh, that's my family. My family, that's no more. I love them. I talk to them. I speak to them. When I walk, I say, Ma, I miss you today. I hope you are resting well and you are taking care of me. I might not do it ngesilwane, but I acknowledge those who are gone. Yes, sis.
So ngiyile emakhaya kade ngiyemakhaya ngahlaba, and I was reading and seeing people bathi ujikelwe idlozi or stuff like that. Thana zami, if you believe in something, you have to be 110%. In my case,
True.
I believe in it and I respect it. So you cannot be negative. Like when God, like we were saying right now, God was moving me to another direction because I couldn't move myself, and I just feel like ukuthi God could hear me ukuthi bengithi ukuthi ngikhathele. So whenever you guys also are doing something, sometimes that's don't question umuve. Mina, I believe ukuthi even the ancestors, God himself, ukuhamba ngiyohlaba ekhaya, which is very important into uma ubelieve like kuyona ukuthi you
Mm.
have kuthiwani, ukhabela wamhlabela uba ebhayibhelini ma.
Uban,
Ukhabela kodwa wanikeza umnikelo wesilwane eBhayibhelini, into ekanjalo
Abel,
Abel.
Abel,
Ehe.
Abel, nomfowabo, uKayini.
Yes, I think
Yes.
umnikelo wesilwane.
Canaan and Abel.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So trying to say ukuthi, should you, if you believe emadlozini, you believe while you are making money, while things are good, Tanazami, you go back home, you thank them.
Sure.
Mina went to isiphandle ngisasifakile futhi ngisuzoze siqashukele as usual. Angeke ngize
Yes.
keep. I went ekhaya and then the other side of family yethu ngayohlaba ngabonga. I can't come back and be say, "Hayi, bangidunuselile." And guys, never also use the term. Never ever use the term.
True.
You
True.
they are showing you a different path elifeni yakho. Ungaba question. Sometimes vele kuyadingala ukuthi uthethe nami ngiyamthethisa uJehova, ngiyamthethisa uNkulunkulu mangiguqile ngithi, ukuthi you've put me to this and this and this. Ngithi please, uyayazi into engilungele, ngicela usheshe ungifikise kuyona. Ungangidrayivisi ngihambe ungidlulise Nkosi kwezinye izinto. Ngicela bandla ungidabukele. Ungifake kulokho oshoyo ukuthi lokhu ngikubekele khona ngisheshe ngifike khona. So sometimes you do go to edlozini nakhona uhlaba uthethe. But in most cases, guys, when things are going well, you go back, you sit down, you say to them, thank you. The last trip I made, I did thank them. And then, of course, I did say to them, protect me, lead me. So I wouldn't say ukuthi bangiduniselile. And when I was hearing someone saying ukuthi ushintshelwe idlozi udunisele, I was like, amadlozi aba bayadunisela yini bona? Mina lama lingiduniseli bakithi.
It
Alikaze
will never. It
futhi
will never. Those are the most loving souls you can ever come across, our ancestors. And you know what, Nuns? You can pray. Right now, I can pray and say, God, I'm leaving my house and please go with me, protect me, safeguard me. And go into my car, still talking to God and be in an accident. Does that mean God hates me? There's good and
no,
bad on this earth. Things
sure.
happen. We cannot always be celebrating and be joyous. You are sad now, you are broken, your suitcase is lost, but tomorrow you'll be celebrating something great. In life, we cannot have only good things happening, guys, and we ought to appreciate that. And we've got a book which tells us that there's a day and place for everything. So
Yes.
we someone is born, someone is losing their lives. So are you saying the person who's leaving this earth has no God in them? We can't live like that. If you lose your page, does it mean God has turned his back against you? There's no such. If you are sick, does it mean God has left you? He loves you even more. He's making you stronger. So we ought to do it different. And sister,
Ma, now you
can we
can we have a
yes.
ad? Now you can advertise. Can we have a ad of the product?
Oh,
Kancane
okay.
guys.
Can you read what Namsile is saying, sis?
Okay, ma, injalo
Before.
zinokujika uma sesingcono, siyabonga khona abantu abakhuluma khona abantu abakhuluma ngaleyo nto ukuphuma ku-Facebook indlela yokuthi uthole olukhulu linda izinto
Yes. I love that. And that's exactly what Nonsi says. You need to be shifted. When God wants to give you another position, which is much greater than the position that you have at your current job,
allow.
what's going to happen? Most probably going to be retrenched or you're
Mm.
going to be fired because he's now shifting you. Ngeke uNkulunkulu athi woza ke Nonsi angisakufuni la ukhona and hold you with his physical hand. It's spiritual. That's why when you are not spiritual, we can't have these conversations because you can't get it. You know, when your house or your car is repossessed, God is organizing you in Mustang because you've been driving that test for 100 years, for heaven's sake. So why do you then think, I want to hold on? It's because we are afraid of being shifted. Allow God to shift you guys. And his shifting comes in amazing forms that you won't understand at that present in time. Okay, Uteng advertise with baby girl. Here we go, guys. Please don't forget, this is Nonsense soap. And it's not only for ladies, men as well. And this soap is amazing. I've used it personally where I've had bruises. I've used this soap, and it's for your your private parts, but don't use it internally, just around. If you've hurt yourself trying to shave, try this soap, guys, and use this oil. I promise you, I'm not promoting it because it's my daughter's products, but these products that she sells works wonders. If you've got issues with your womb, your hormonal imbalances, and I was totally maybe down there's a bit of a smell, guys, do get your womb cleansing tea and you drink it as treatment. Don't take one and you skip 5 days, you'll be causing yourself trouble. Drink it and drink it until you finish your 10 tea bags, and I promise you, you're gonna come back. And guys, please, if you buy this, try and buy our steamer as well, a cookie steamer. We've got this one has more than 2 tea bags. I think it's 12. I might be wrong. And there's one where you get it with 2 tea bags. If you don't have much, get this and a cookie steamer with 2 tea bags because you're not gonna steam every day. But guys, can I tell you something? The reason why sometimes we get dry down there is because you don't take your Greek yogurt. Don't forget, plain yogurt is very important. Eat it, guys. I know some people say apply it. You can, but just eating it often, your glass of red wine. I didn't say the whole bottle. Awusazazi so fana nabo skomota. I'm joking. Yo, ingangibulala South Africa. Just a glass. Bamthandakazi, just a glass of red wine, just to ukulona, guys, because you can't dry yourself up and not use, and your green teas, your rooibos, just use the products and water. If anything, guys, if you are taking any herbs, drink enough water. Fibroids, we really, really, as women, struggle with fibroids. Use this
How much?
fibroids, Lorna. I'm trying to think. It's actually 260. Am I right?
Yes.
260 fibroids tea, and you won't go wrong. And just make sure once you drink it, drink water, and maybe have it have a centimeters when you go to your doctor, and take the medication, and maybe get the second one and go to the doctor and see if it hasn't reduced, because
Yes.
these products
What's
do
the
work.
number? If we want to order on WhatsApp, what's the number we can use?
Oh, can you give the number, please, sis?
082 681 1573. 082 65.
681.
Okay, 681 1573. Also, you have any business you wanna do with us, that's the number
Yeah,
that you can get us on. You
true.
can email us on hello@cookingwithnotes.com. Hello uno double L HELLO. So hello @cookingwithnonsi.com.
Yes. And if you want to sell any of our products, maybe you want to sell the aprons, and you want to buy them in bulks, you've got your stock fell, people got the monies from stock fell and you want to dress up. just holler at us. And if you want to buy these products in bulk, guys, maybe once off, for families, let us know. And if you want a website, we've got a lot of customers on our website, www.cookingwithnonsi.com, because some people don't want to be known. And if they, there's toys there as well, they don't want you to know, Gucci, they use them. And we are all different, guys. If it makes you live and it gives you happiness, like who knows, is not doing it for the people. She's explained to us, do exactly that. And Sissy, where to from here? The page, 1.2 million followers are gone, which I don't think they are gone. They're still searching for you. They will find you very soon, and they love you too much. You are loved. That's one thing you ought to carry in your heart forever. And thank God. And you are a loving soul. So you reciprocate, whatever the word is, what you give. Yabona, siyalumana, siluma wonke umuntu silu. So when you give, you get back. What you give to the universe, it comes back in multiple folds. But where to from here? What are your plans? What are you busy doing to try and get extra income?
Okay, from here, Ma, I'm gonna take a shower because I haven't took a shower and I'm very, very hungry. I need to brush my teeth from here. And luckily the back of my makeup is with me. So at least I don't have the hair, but I have the makeup.
Makeup.
Yes, so I don't know what I would do in my hair. Maybe I'm just gonna do this and then put some makeup. There's one t-shirt that KLM gave me. I'll put the t-shirt, the same jeans as yesterday, and then I need to find myself something to eat. That's it is from here. Where to from here? You have to ask the question. Yes, that's from here.
And the other way to from here, Yoguti, what are you busy with in terms of your life? Yes, we are better when you are
You,
something else. I'm
you did.
like, this child is so serious about nonsense. And I know you just, yeah, confusing the enemy.
Okay, from here I am looking for a job at the moment, and I'm waiting to hear. On the 21st of December, I have a very serious and important a interview or meeting with one of the government in Finland to talk about my entrepreneurship, about the YouTube thing, because of course I am an entrepreneur because
Mhm.
I'm working for myself. However, I need to sit and say, Wusi, I'm looking for a job, for a full time job right now. Just talk about those things, a lot of things. And also, I'm excited. I applied for permanent resident in Finland. So
Wow.
yes, I think I'm gonna get it
Yeah.
in 5 months from now. And after that, actually, I think in February I'll apply for February or March my passport. So I'll be a European, which it would allow me to travel. I think it's 185 countries without a visa.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
insane, yes. Although I'm still gonna be a South African. Also, I am still trying to divorce in South Africa. I'm not divorced as yet, but
Mm.
I was divorced in Europe. Our system, but I'm not gonna. As much as I am coming for Uhoma Fest, but I would say which they've approved. It's just that they will never be 100% in a speed quick second, but they
Yes.
I would say in South Africa have approved in the government side. Recently, I had someone who referred me to someone who works at Home Affairs. She helped me on the phone free of charge. She was not even at work
Wow.
around 9 a.m. And I spoke to her. I showed her the papers. She did ask me to try and find one more paper, and then let's see what would happen with that paper. She even said that she will refer me to someone else this week. I need to check about that. So yeah, the system is approving because before you will pay to talk to someone from the government, or to get such help. But I will also say that nokuthandeka ke nje, I'm lovable, so
Ah, you are. You are. I, Sissy, you are. I won't lie, shame. And you've got so many connections as well, So having a lot of followers has its great goodness, so much positivity and benefits. Because
but
apart from the income, you've got
the,
so many. Yes, sis.
yes, you can have a lot of people, a lot of following, if your heart is not good, people will love the content, but they will
True,
never want to help you. They will never
true.
want good for you because of how your heart is. They like the
Mm,
content, they follow you, but personally they just don't care,
mm,
and in my case, I got a lot of people. If I say right now, I go and be like, guys, I need this, and I'm so frustrated, I will end the video, and I will have so much messages. Nonsi, I think you should do this. Nonsi, Mina, I think you should do this. Do you need someone to talk to? Nonsi, I'm here. It's sometimes it's overwhelming. It's
it
so
is.
you know
It
and
is.
it, and I love it. And I always know, Wuti, out there, there is people. It's just a pity because you can't just trust everyone and anyone and take everything and anything. So, but
True.
it's just always so good. I know I cannot be stranded. Yesterday I was walking in Finland, in Helsinki, after I called you, ma'am, about the situation I was having with my finance.
Mm,
Yes, so I was just walking there, and there was a lady. She's Muslim because she was covered, but she
covered.
was in complexion. She looked mixed raced, and she was like, "Hi," and I was just like, "In Finland, we don't greet each other," so I'm just like, "Hey, boo," and I
Who
said
is
to her,
this?
"Hi," and she was like, "You look familiar," and immediately I was like,
Oh my word.
it's
Can you
one of
believe it?
yeah, in Finland, imagine, and she's Muslim,
Yeah.
and she's like, "You look familiar," and I said to her, "Okay." I started smiling. Where did you see me from? She's like, "Tiggy, tiggy, 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 tiggy,"
Oh my word.
and then
That
we
is
had.
something else, eh?
Yeah, immediately. And she was like, "Where are you going? Are you okay? We're just going." She was going with another lady, and this lady just went in the shop. She's like, "We're going to eat. You wanna join us?" I'm like, "No, thank you." She's like, "No, no, I'll pay for it." I'm like, "No, I just
Oh, I
thank
need
you.
to go.
Yes, I need to
Yes,
me- so I'm just trying to say, Uguti, because my heart is so pure
it
and
is.
I'm so real with everything. And that's why I also attract these good energies, and
True.
I also even manifest, or I would say, and I confirmations to myself.
Mm.
Uguti, let good people follow me. Let people
Mm.
come to me. Let good energies come to me, because I know Uguti Nami, I bring good energy.
And you
Um,
do. Oh,
Yes.
Sissy, you do. Oh, and you do. And I want to find out now, Nonsi, in closing, Gucci, what are you doing in Greece?
In Christmas is a holiday that we formed with my with my YouTubers, and because in Finland it's quite cold, so we wanted a country that is not that much cold. So we decided that we just visit Greece for a few days.
Oh, okay, okay, sis. And unfortunately, things haven't worked 100% the way you have planned with your YouTubers in terms of your suitcase match.
Yes, ma, and it's something that
Yes.
we were excited about. Uh,
Mm.
uh, why uma indaba ungibuza ukuthi eGreece ngenzani ngoba uyazi
No,
iholiday.
I wanted to know, and how is Greece? You know, this channel is about traveling. So, Sisi, I hope because you just landed and you haven't spent money of, although you've been to Greece before, but
Oh,
I'm sure things have changed. Please
but
do share as
you
well the
you
costs and all that.
yes, you asked very shady. Your asking was very shady. You didn't ask as an interviewer. That's why Nami answer yami is like because you asked like a mother, not like an interview. Okay, you asked as like an interviewer and an interviewer. I don't know. Whatever
Interviewee.
whatever it is.
Whatever it is, man, whatever it is. So
Whatever
I
it is.
wanted to know, Sisuguchi. So unfortunately, it will be premature to ask you how, like the costs. But you can tell us. You've
Of
booked
course.
a place to stay. Where are you staying? Can you give us a brief on that? I think, guys, we've covered everything about how Nonsi, and you've heard it from the horse's mouth, not from people who think they know her, or I don't know, maybe they know her, Gucci, what really happened and how it left her feeling, but she's forging on and she's a fighter. We all know her. You can't put her down. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop them here, or you'd like us to cover a completely different topic, guys, put it on the comment section. I interview Unonzi quite often, and we sit and have these chilled interviews. And if there's this place that you want to tap into your knowledge yakhe, and you want to hear her speak about it, oh, she's brilliant, guys. She's very intelligent. We will come back, I'll interview her, and she will share with you. So Sissy, take us through, Ikris.
Nami, ma'am, enjoying this. I wanted more these conversations like this. You
They
know,
are amazing.
better than
This is
WhatsApp. It's even better than go like go WhatsApp. Must call me video call. You know, this is amazing. It's amazing. I
people.
want. Hey, I want more. I want more. I want more of this. I
No,
want more.
you gotta come up with topics. Ngiyakwazi ke creativity
I
uzothi
already
ma, let's
get
go back and talk about this. I
get
know you'll come
get
up.
what's in now. Okay, so to just say, what are we doing in Greece? In Greece, we me and the YouTubers, the family of the YouTube, we since YouTube as my family in YouTube, we
Your
wanted.
son is
Yes, on a holiday. And the moment I did mention this, they were excited about it. We even have a second location that we want to go to, although we won't go now.
wow.
Netherlands. Someone have asked if I could go to Netherlands, and my YouTubers are very supportive, even
Oh, they
financial
are sis.
money, So it's okay if they say they are my sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. Angithini nismin- nangina ama-sponsor. I even
Yes.
they are breadwinners. They are supporting me, but I'm a breadwinner.
Oh,
Anyway,
wow, true.
yes. So we decided that Greece was more inexpensive compared to any other countries. For an example, the tickets to fly here, although it's a friend that bought me a ticket, it was 180 euros, somewhere there, I think
Mhm.
185, which is like
That's
almost,
reasonable.
yes,
For
almost 1,000 rent.
yes, 4,000 rands.
Yeah. And this, which people should check it out. I am gonna, because I came in the night and I had a very rough night and rough trip yesterday, so I haven't showed. This was 606 rand per night, only 600, and it's
Oh,
accommodation. It's got a bed. It's got even a couch. Even if you were three people, you could use this.
wow.
There's a
Stay.
shower. Yes, there's a very beautiful kitchen. I'm gonna show you guys. Like, it's I can go outside and buy food and then cook inside. It's only 600.
Wow.
So I've booked for two nights, meaning this was the first night, and then tomorrow I should check out. I would love also to check out and be in another side of
Yes. Of
not
Greece.
yes, of Greece. So yeah, and Greece is famous for their cuisines. They got an amazing, amazing cuisines. Of course, they use euros. They are one of the European countries. If you have a
Yes.
Schengen visa, yes, you can come here. And other than that, there's not much today because of my suitcase. I don't think I'm gonna do so many things. I just need to be emotionally okay, not drained, and physically, I'm also very tired, very, very tired. So I would relax, but of course, I'm not gonna waste time and money. I am gonna do some content like the apartment and the outside, how the outside look like. I might go also out. I want to go out in the evening, which on YouTube that content will be available when I'm going out, because I still use the same SIM card here. So I have.
And the YouTube channel is Cooking with Nonsi.
Yes. Yes, thank you, Ma. Thank you. The YouTube channel is Cooking with Nancy. I do think other people are going to Cucumber Pots. I do have, but Cucumber Pots is also for the adult content. Although the content on Cucumber Pots is not going to be the same as Facebook, it would be more classier because on YouTube you can't do as you wish or anything like that. And also, it wasn't my intention to that. Okay, now I just want to be naked all the time. It was just me saying, Uguti, I'm elevating the content that I was doing, that it was adult and I was putting some things which I'm not gonna do it on YouTube or on TikTok
YouTube.
anyway, because also it was making other people uncomfortable, although I don't do things
So,
for other people, but I just wouldn't want to do it again because it's not how I want to be known. Uguti, I get
mm,
naked or stuff like that. So yeah, on YouTube is gonna be totally different. However, I would say this: as much as engaged, I'm okay. I still have days where I cry. I'm not crying because I lost 1.2 million. I'm just crying because it's the fear of the change. I don't think
mm,
anyone who would be watching this, who's a human being, wouldn't say, "You don't fear the change." I
no, you
remember
do fear.
Yes, when I graduated from university with the cooking, I sat on the same platform on YouTube and I was crying. And I said, guys, I am so afraid that I am taking the path, I'm choosing the path of social
Mm.
media. I don't want to go to work, but I'm so scared, Uguti, what's going to happen. I'm so scared of everything because, I mean, when you give birth, you are a new mom. You have days where you are crying, you are thinking, Uguti, okay, my child today is sick, what is going to happen today. My child is not sick, but how am I going to take the child in daycare? How am I going to take this child to school because things are not good? You always think about the future. Sometimes it scares you. So I
True.
have where I am scared, and I just, it's just being scared of life. Okay, it's a new thing. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go to work. Is my boss gonna be okay? Is my boss gonna love me? Am I gonna love the job? Am I gonna enjoy this? Those things. So some days they make me
It's
cry.
normal, sis. It's normal.
And I don't want, when people, some days I open the camera, because sometimes I open the camera, I want to talk about something else, and then if I had something in my mind that is making me emotional, I like talking about it and sharing it, and then maybe sometimes I cry. So I don't want people to say, I don't know why she's acting strong because she's a head. No, 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 it's not the head, it's just the
Mhm.
fear of
Mhm.
fearing, because some days I still have that. But I think the moment I will start working, it will be different, because right now I'm just fearing because I haven't started. It's the thought.
True.
It's just thinking,
True.
you know.
And
Yes.
and you don't regret, sorry, Nonsi, Gucci, after graduating, you didn't go straight to work. Are you
No.
regretting that decision now?
Uh, oh, last year I graduated last year in May, but it's like I graduated long time ago because I did a lot. Last year alone, I did how many countries? About 8, if I'm not
Yo,
mistaken.
a
And
lot.
lots of countries I went: Czech Republic, Poland, Austria.
Yo,
I went to Turkey. We went with you, mom. It was last year, right? We went to France together. We went to Sweden. We went to Latvia. We went to Estonia. We went to
oh,
Japan,
my goodness.
like many
Finland.
countries. And
I came to Finland.
yes, we
You
did
know,
a lot with me not going to school. So it made
true.
me more matured. I learned. It made me more brave. Yeah, I don't regret a bit. I don't regret a bit. But I want to go get that work experience. I think I will work in Finland. After Finland, I'm interested on going to other countries and work there. I could work here in Greece, for an example, but it's a little bit far. But I can work in France. France is only
Mm.
2 hours flight. It's very close. It's very affordable. So
Or Spain, because you love Spain. You
ma.
love Spain.
Okay, okay, guys, I have to go because I have these people for the apartment and they keep texting, and I don't also want to be rude in this side about the aircon. I
Aircon, okay, sis. And you're gonna struggle if you don't take care of that
oh
coldness. So
yeah.
you need to sort it out. But thank you so much, Suripai, for your time. And I wanna thank everyone who was here, who took their time to listen to you. And I hope they learned from what you shared. And if they have dreams, they must just go for them. Guys, don't overthink. Just pray about it, ask for it light, and when you see the green light, go for it. And we wish you all the best. And thank you for everything. Thanks for supporting Cooking with Nonsi brand. And for the last time, this is my corporate journey, and I'm Tisha Oliphant, Nonsi's mom. I share travel, I share investments, and I also share about work life because I've worked for almost 30 years in a corporate space. Unonsi shares about herself. She's a brand herself. When she wakes up, she'll tell you how she feels. When she travels, she shares, she cooks. You know her, and you can get her go cooking with Nonsi. If you want her products, 082 681 1573, 082 681 1573, or go to her website www.cookingwithnonsi.com. If you want a business deal, or you want to talk to us about business, hello at cookingwithnonsi.com. But thank you so much, guys. And don't forget to follow her on TikTok. I hope they say follow her as well. And she is Original Cucumber Pot. Your support is much appreciated. And thank you, Nonsi. Your parting words, do you want to say something? And thanks to your followers, to your subscribers for everything, guys. Comments, like, share, everything that you do is not little. Thank you, guys.
Okay. First of all, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Please do subscribe. Go my corporate journey. I'm just a little bit bored that mom is counting these others, and I have other topics I wish to talk about. I hope that you open minded to talk about other things than the finances. And yeah, and Ma, thank you so much for inviting me. And
Pleasure,
also,
sis.
thank you so much, Kaizini, for participation. Well,
Yo,
people, Ma, we got a new word, gullible. I don't know what the gullible means, but we are all
you are
gullible. And
gullible.
everything
Yes.
gullible,
Don't be
Sunday.
gullible.
No, we are gullible, ma. Don't be gullible. So my gullibles, thank you for being gullible, for not being gullible, for being here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for endless support.
Yo,
The brand, most of you guys have aprons, most of you guys in
true.
Kezangensi. Like, thank you, Sanazam, thank you. The positivity, yeah, Jens and be positive. You guys inspire me to be positive, to kick the life because I know ukuthi ngiyaqeqeka, ngiyazi ukuthi hayi nizongivusa. So yeah, ma, thank you so much, ma. Uyabona nje, I have so much engifuna sikhulume ngayo, uphinde ungibize ukuthi wena
Oh,
uyabhora.
wow.
Hayi ngeke mina Nonsi njena lezi angizizwe yo. Sisi.
Let's take these ones offline, you know?
Mm.
I'll be saying, hi, let's take it offline. Let's not talk about it here. Abantu, hey, bazosuke, bacabange. No, we're not shameful. We are shameless, you know?
Yes. So wema
Yes.
mina
Yes,
ngihamba khane ngoba phela ngizogodola. Wena ma uzoqhubeka vela ngithi nqa uzosala.
problem. Oh, I'll wrap it up. But we both leaving, honey. We both leaving. Okay, let me wrap it up. Bye, sweetie, and all the best with your aircon. Is it aircon or heater because it's freezing? And enjoy Greece and do share content. Show us everything that is appropriate. Show us everything that is appropriate. We love
What?
you, sweetheart. God bless. And all the best with your future. We know you're going to do this thing. And before you close, somebody said both your pages are gone. Can you clarify that?
No, one page is gone.
Yeah,
I
Cooking with Notes
no.
is still there.
Yes. Cooking
Yeah.
with no.
Okay.
Still there.
Yes. Okay, sis. And you will go back whenever you are ready. You're still building your TikTok and you're still working on your YouTube. And
Yes.
we're waiting for that 100,000
Yeah.
Dondo award on YouTube. We're waiting. We want to celebrate it. Where's the award? Where's the award? Bye bye. You keep out and must I kick you out? You always struggle to kick people out. How do I kick you out? Okay, let me close it. Thank you
Wait,
guys.
wait.
I love you all. How do I
I,
kick you out? I
we
love
talk
you
for
guys.
hours every day, no ma, because she's like